This video is sponsored by Corona Extra. You know, we do it for the sponsorship around here.
That was my pants, man.
I'm sorry. Ting. Alright guys, so we're here today to break down a little bit of our upcoming project, St. Houston. Speaking of St. Houston, we didn't introduce ourselves. I'm Jay Houston.
And I am St. Novella.
So we're really just we're gonna kind of take you through the project, walk a little bit through our process and how we created each of the songs on there. So some you'll hear snippets of, some we're just gonna talk about a little bit. And maybe St. Novella will do a little bit of a beat breakdown, maybe a mix breakdown.
Awesome.
All right, let's get started. St. Houston is 8 tracks.
Hey, can I take a dump?
Nah, yeah, for sure, bro. So yeah, as it sits, St. Houston is 8 tracks, and we actually designed the project to be like a mixtape of sorts.
Like a playlist.
So every song has a different vibe. Really just it shows the versatility in his production and my writing and the vocals. Like they're just, you know, you'll go from a light rap song into a full out pop song, and then
Sad
songs, hype songs. I mean, it's really all over the place, but in a way that makes sense. It feels like each song ends so the other one can start. That's what you said the other day.
Exactly. It's definitely like a cohesive project, but it's more like each song has its own individual character that's just like very separated. Let's pop it.
The project starts off with our boy Mosh Jones. You may know him, the man, the myth, the legend. He's TikTok famous. He's also one of my best friends. Known him for 7 years, and he's been a part of all of the music that I've released, or like all of the bodies of work that I've released in some way, shape, or form. At first he was producing, but now that, you know, he's got other ventures going on, and
She's killing it in.
yeah. Shout out Reed. If you watch this, Reed, I love you.
Man, we love you, Reed.
We do love you. But you need to come to the house. So this time he was able to actually narrate 2 songs on the project. The first one is his full intro where, you know, I don't want to spoil that one, just because it's so specific and it sets the mood of the project perfectly.
That one I definitely don't want to really show.
Just know that when it plays and then it transitions into the next song, it is one of the best transitions on the project. It is
the
so
creator
good.
level intro.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good. And that was a one take. It was a one take. He just walked up to the mic, said a bunch of things.
It wasn't even a beat. It was just like a sample chop too.
Yeah, it was really cool. The sample's perfect. It almost makes you think you're gonna get a different project than you do. But then it like kind of comes out of left field in a really cool way. With the first song. The first song is called Throne. One of the first songs that we made for the project. I think it's the most basic song out of all of them.
Yeah.
Like it's just like very chill, very straightforward, kind of melodic, kind of not.
So it was more like on some dark melodic shit.
When St. Novella moved to North Carolina from New York, it was right before I actually had to leave for a summer job.
Like I saw this man for like 4 days before he left.
Yeah. Imagine like you just move into the house and then immediately after you're just saying peace out to this person you've been so excited to meet. So I was gone for 2.5 months, and then I didn't get to make any music over the summer at all. Like, I didn't make anything, and I felt like I forgot how to make music. I felt like I forgot how to rap. And then I came back knowing that I wanted to work, and I was like, you know what, man? Like, let's make a project, ha. And
basically.
Yeah, our boy Phil, old Chingu, he and I went to play tennis the day after I got home, and we were talking and going over our goals for the year, and I said, oh, I want to create a project with St. Novella. He was like, well, how long do you think it's going to take you? I was like, probably 2 weeks. He said, 2 weeks? All right, make a project in 2 weeks. If it's not fully done, then you owe me food. And I was like, well, I can't afford that. I gotta finish this project. Yeah, I mean we're down tremendous, down horrendous, down despicable, down in hell, Godzilla.
Damn.
Severely in the depths of Tartarus.
Goddess to Godzilla.
Goddess to Godzilla, as Bike is to Bikel, and Mike as in Michael. So Phil said that I needed to create the project in 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, bet. Like I'm sure, like if we make a 7-song project, that's 1 song every 2 days. It's nothing. It's super easy to do. You think? I mean, in theory,
2 songs every day.
That's what I was saying, because at first it was 2 weeks, and then I got called back from the same camp that I had just come back from, and they needed help because they had a bunch of staff go home from COVID. And keep in mind, we live in North Carolina. The camp is in Texas. So I got that news, and I had to leave in 4 days. And then by the time I got back, the 2 weeks would be up. So I sat down, and we really just we went ham in over 3 or 4 days, fully started and finished the project for the most part. I mean, obviously there was some principal mixing that needed to be changed.
I mean, the only songs that weren't done in the first 3 days were final additions like Monkman and
Read the Room was the one that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Monkman came very shortly after the rest.
Yeah. But the main project was done in the 3-4 days.
I think the one thing that I really pulled away from that is that, damn, we work well together.
Yeah, because that was our first time actually, I've sent him beats before. I don't think he ever really recorded it or anything. This was really our first time actually working together and actually getting to know each other and know how each other work in music.
Yeah.
It worked great.
It was
Very well.
a really cool moment. That was a fun time.
It was.
The only other thing that really comes close to that was the Blue Moon sessions.
Yeah.
Which were insane. Stay tuned on some videos on that. That's Blue Moon is wow.
We ain't drinking Blue Moons, but shout out Blue Moon.
Yeah, we'll have Blue Moons for the next video.
She said beer branded projects.
All of that led to all of this, which we're about to share with you. I mean, at the time of recording this, the project is 3 days away, which is insane. I haven't released a body of work that I am overall completely satisfied with.
I'm just a producer, so
and an engineer
in general.
And a vocalist. Don't let him lie to you. This man is insanely talented, and you guys get to actually see that on full display sooner than you think. Unfortunately, you only get to hear his production and mixing expertise.
Ain't with the team, I am not branded. Who you know do it like Houston. And for the people, I said I am Houston. Got them all yelling out Houston. Running this game, no one better than Houston.
Houston. Hey, bro, this feature go crazy though. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sorry, cut that shit. We can't, bro. We gotta keep it chill.
What were the 3 that we covered just now?